somehow. You might have noticed that this month of December, the messages have been focused on the love of God as the subject matter. Love of God. And it is my personal ambition that, it is also my ambition for all of us, that this Christmas season we will think about the love of God, meditate upon it, respond to it appropriately, and also to share it with other people. I hope that this Christmas season I will be thinking about that subject, the love of God. And I also hope that you will do the same. Spend days, hours thinking about the love of God upon your life, or for your life. So today we're going to meditate upon, the title of the message today is The Demonstration of God's Love. The word demonstration, or to demonstrate, I tried to find some Korean equivalents for that. The word demonstration, Korean people, would you please read the Korean word there? Demonstration. Ready? Go. Is it correct?
Yeah.
I got it from my dictionary in the phone. Okay. The word demonstrate, it can mean to show. And to show in Korean is what? Chichen, can you read? Of course you can.
Very difficult word.
A very difficult word. Okay. And to demonstrate, aside from meaning the word to show, it also can mean to prove. Which, yeah, lovely. Can you read? Is it correct? To show? Okay, thank you. The demonstration of God's love. Okay. The proof. Okay. The manifestation, you might say. The showing, the proving of God's love. We're going to talk about that today. Question. So how did God demonstrate? How did He prove His love for us? That's a good question, but before we go to that, I want to share something, okay? This is some kind of foundational truth. Now, the truth is, God is love. Amen? God is love. Wow, it's Christmas. It's even moving, okay? God is love. Would you say it with me? God is love.
God is love.
Amen. We take it from 1 John chapter 4 verse 16 where he says, and so we know and rely on the love of God, on the love God has for us. God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in him. Notice that the Bible does not say that God is loving. Did you notice that? The Bible never says God is loving. It says that God is love. It means that love is the very nature of God. Love is at the very core of His identity. It is not accidental for God to be loving. It is very natural for Him to love.
Amen.
Now, this truth tells us many things. I find three. Okay? Number one, it tells us that God's love is pure. It is pure. Can you say it?
God's love is pure.
God's love is pure.
God's love is pure.
Okay. That means God's love is clean. It is not mixed with bad motives. Number two, it tells us that God's love is what?
Eternal.
Eternal. Since it is eternal, therefore, it is unchanging. It never changes. If God loved you yesterday, and if He loves you today, you can be very sure He will still love you tomorrow. And He will stay the same. Man is different, right? Man may love you today, but not tomorrow. That's why people sometimes can be brokenhearted because of people also. Thirdly, God's love is unlimited. It is unlimited, meaning it has no limits. I pose a very beautiful question here. Can you measure the height, the width, and the depth of God's love? Can you? If the love of God has dimensions like it has height, it has width, it has depth, can you ever measure it? No. It is immeasurable. That's the word. It is immeasurable. And I appreciate Pastor Ricky for choosing the songs, beautiful songs. I actually included in our sermon today the song which we sang a while ago. Think about His love. Can we have that flash on the screen? Why don't we sing that again? Would you accompany me? Okay? Think about His love. What's the key? There. Sing with me. I want you to think about the immeasurable love of God for us, okay? We'll sing only this part of the lyrics. Think about His love. Think about His goodness. Think about His grace. Think about His grace that has brought us through. For as high as the heavens above, so great is the measure of our Father's love. Great is the measure of our Father's love. Amen. If you notice, one line of that verse, of that song, comes from Psalms. For as high as the heavens are above the earth, okay, so great is the love of God for us. I'd like to give you a long quote. I'm sorry for this quote, and this is somewhat archaic, okay, very old English. This was written by Octavius Winslow back in the 1800s. Let's flash that quote, please. He said about the love of God, approach then God's love with the full persuasion of its infinite measurement. It can fill the large vessel as well as the small, and the small vessel as well as the large to its utmost capacity. It can flood over all the ruggedness and the barrenness of your nature, its sweetly flowing waves filling the shallows and veiling the shapings of life's daily conflict with sin and sorrow. Let not the greatness of your transgressions appall you. Let not the deep needs of your soul discourage you. Let not the turpitude of your guilt dismay you. Let not the intensity of your grief overwhelm you. You deal with a God whose love is infinite. Amen? And can infinitely more than reach the farthest extent of your need. Come with your great and minor sins. Come with your great and your minor sins. Come with your deep and shallow needs. Come to His infinite ocean of love, in which the elephant may swim and which the lamb may wade. It's beautiful. The love of God is like an ocean, okay? The elephant can swim there.
Amen.
And actually, the elephant can drown. Okay? It's beautiful. Inasmuch as the lamb can also wade there, so the elephant. So it's, I